Close your eyes for a second and imagine a vehicle that doesn't care about trends, doesn't chase aerodynamics, and absolutely refuses to blend in. A car that looks like it was designed with a ruler and a dare. Now open your eyes, because that car is real, and it's called the Mercedes-Benz G-Class, better known to the world as the G Wagon. The G-Class is one of the rare vehicles that commands respect before it even starts moving. When it pulls up, people don't just look, they stare. Some admire it, some fear it, and some wonder why it looks like a military tank wearing a luxury suit. And that's exactly the point. The G Wagon doesn't try to be subtle. It was never meant to be. Originally built in 1979 as a military and utility vehicle, the G-Class was designed to survive the harshest conditions on Earth. We're talking deserts, mountains, war zones, and places where roads don't even exist. What's crazy is that more than 4 decades later, it still looks almost the same. Same boxy shape, same upright windshield, same exposed door hinges. Mercedes didn't keep this design because they were lazy, they kept it because it was perfect. Underneath that iconic square body is a ladder frame chassis, something you usually find in hardcore off-road vehicles, not luxury SUVs. This gives the G Wagon unbelievable strength and durability. Add 3 locking differentials, front, center, and rear, and you've got a machine that can climb rocks, crawl through mud, and conquer terrain that would make most SUVs give up instantly. Press a button, hear that satisfying mechanical click, and the G Wagon turns into a mountain goat on wheels. But here's where things get interesting. Step inside, and the tough, military DNA completely transforms into pure luxury. Soft leather everywhere. Solid metal switches that feel like they were carved out of steel. Massive digital displays, ambient lighting, premium sound systems, and technology that reminds you this is still a modern Mercedes-Benz. It's like sitting in a luxury lounge that just happens to be able to climb a cliff. The seating position is high and commanding, giving you the feeling that you're above traffic, above obstacles, above everything. You don't drive a G Wagon, you dominate the road with it. And despite its size and weight, it feels surprisingly composed. Yes, it's boxy. Yes, the wind noise reminds you that physics still exists. But that's part of the charm. This car doesn't apologize for what it is. Now let's talk power, because the G Wagon doesn't hold back. The standard G550 packs a twin-turbo V8 that delivers effortless acceleration. Press the throttle and the G Wagon moves with authority, not aggression, like it knows it's powerful and doesn't need to prove it. Then there's the AMG G63, the version that turns common sense completely upside down. A handcrafted AMG V8 producing a thunderous exhaust note that sounds like controlled chaos. This thing roars, crackles, and announces its presence long before you see it. Watching a G63 launch is almost surreal. A vehicle shaped like a brick should not move this fast, yet it does. 0 to 60 in sports car territory, wrapped in a body that looks like it should be storming a fortress instead of a highway. It's ridiculous. It's excessive. And it's absolutely addictive. But the G Wagon isn't just about performance or luxury, it's about status. Celebrities, athletes, business moguls, and royalty all gravitate toward it. Not because it's flashy, but because it's iconic. You can't mistake it for anything else. Owning a G Wagon is a statement that says, I don't follow the crowd. I drive my own legend. And the most fascinating part, it's still hand-built in Graz, Austria, just like it was decades ago. Each G-Class is assembled with a level of craftsmanship that feels almost old school in today's mass production world. This attention to detail is one of the reasons it's so expensive, and why it holds its value incredibly well. Of course, the G Wagon isn't perfect. It's expensive. It's thirsty for fuel. It's not the most comfortable ride on broken city roads. But nobody buys a G Wagon for practicality. You buy it because it makes you feel something every time you open that heavy door and hear that iconic click when it shuts. That sound alone tells you this vehicle is built differently. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class is proof that staying true to your roots can be the ultimate flex. While other SUVs try to reinvent themselves every few years, the G Wagon stays loyal to its original identity, and somehow becomes even more desirable with time. It doesn't chase modern trends. It sets its own rules. So whether it's crawling over rocks, cruising through the city at night, or parked quietly while still stealing all the attention, the G-Wagon remains one of the most legendary vehicles ever created. It's not just a car. It's an icon on wheels. And once you experience it, nothing else quite feels the same.